Episode 10 of When the Stars Gossip changes the setting to back down on Earth. A helicopter touches down in Seoul, where Ryong and Eve are reunited with their comrades, friends and family. Oh, and Dong-ae is here too. They're immediately thrown into questions by reporters, with Dong-ae laying on the love thick, claiming that he's enamored with Eve. As for Ryong, he's uncomfortably forced to listen to Go-eun discuss their marriage. However, little flashbacks reveal that Ryong actually took the winning lottery ticket after finding it in the vents. He also promises to take care of Eve and kiss her every 15 minutes, along with eating hot noodles together. Part of the reason they managed to keep going here is thanks to portable oxygen canisters, which they take into the tent with them to keep them going. Both Ryong and Eve are checked over in the hospital at Mission Control, where Ryong needs to be helped to the bathroom and stripped down. Dong-ae puts on a facade of being happy to help, but in reality, when alone, he warns Ryong and tells him to stay away from Eve. When Jae-ryong appears in the room, Ryong makes a big scene and passes over the Morla to the chairman, under the guise of vomit inside his sock, where he has it stashed. The portable freezer is given over successfully, while Go-eun heads off to see Ryong. She questions him about what happened with Eve, and while he doesn't outright say yes to the sex, he tells her not to waste her time with him and explains he never really felt the same way she did. Go-eun is not happy and explains that she feels pathetic because of all this. She also chews him out for not having the guts to admit he has feelings for someone else, along with intentionally missing out what happened with him and Eve. When Go-eun starts sobbing in the stairwell, Kang-soo overhears and immediately realizes something must have happened. Tae-hui speaks to Eve about the incident up on the space station, wondering just why Ryong was so interested in the observation module. Furthermore, we also learned that there were number 1 hour oxygen tanks available either. She doesn't reveal to either Tae-hui or Dong-ae about what happened with Ryong. However, she does smile when Ryong leaves her a cute little note with her dinner, so there is that. However, Dong-ae shows up and the pair talk. Dong-ae reveals the truth about his infidelity, dropping to his knees and giving a big speech to try and justify his actions. He wants her to cut him some slack and to give him a chance for forgiveness. Eve is, understandably, not happy. It's not long, though, before Ryong and Eve are left alone, facing one another and put in an area to try and bring their oxygen levels up. They're told to keep quiet, but that's not possible when Kang-soo shows and immediately attacks Ryong. Given what's just happened, he leaves the guy with a bloody mouth, which is kinda expected given he's just destroyed his relationship. There was bound to be fallout. Eve has no empathy and tells Ryong he deserves it, guessing as much over what's happened. While all this is going on, we get confirmation that the space station is going to be investigated to find out exactly what happened and why Ryong wasn't on the rescue shuttle. Unfortunately, this coincides with his phone, which is left on board, and although it has run out of charge, it also still has the message typed up explaining what Ryong was up to with the embryos. Speaking of notes, Mina Lee is passed one of her own, in the form of the lottery ticket. She passes it to Tae-hui, while everybody wheels into Eve's room for Dong-ae's birthday celebrations that night. However, this also includes a guilt-trip video about Dong-ae sobbing and begging Eve not to give up, and that he's doing his best to come for her. Seeing this, though, gives Ryong a crisis of confidence, as he struggles to find his purpose. After imaging their time together, Eve wheels herself into Ryong's room and suggests they head out together. Although they get on well, eating hot noodles as they promised, Eve believes they should just pretend they never really hooked up and chalks it off to a good dream. Eve doesn't want to hurt the people who have been waiting for them and points out that they're lucky to have the partners they do. Is their romance all over? So we get the fallout from the drama on board the space station, and Eve has decided to stay with her cheating, lying partner because he felt super guilty and risked his life to save Eve in some sort of redemption move. And as a result of this, Eve feels lucky to have someone like that. Really? Then we have Go-eun, who kinda shows her true colors by questioning why Ryong doesn't want to be with her, but done so under the guise of arrogance. At least that's my interpretation anyway. It's hard not to feel bad for her, but similarly, it's not clear whether she's with Ryong to get back at her father, or if she truly does love him. I guess time will tell. Through all of this, though, The lottery ticket subplot is back, yay. Honestly, this has been a really poor subplot with little in the way of substance to it, and dragged out so much. Although grounding this drama is helping to make things flow a bit better, this is still a poor showing compared to the other K-dramas airing right now.